Today's episode of Crash Course Student Edition, we'll be talking about the hardship of the Southerners faced during the Civil War.
The word hardship sounds a lot like hard.
Whoa, no. Well, let's just get back to the video.
Sorry.
Come on.
We're back. Okay.
So, many of you already know, thanks to your great social studies teacher, after the Civil War, many Southerners were left with the task of rebuilding the South.
Well, I'm sorry, Josh and Mr. Williams, but let's just back things up just for a minute. Do you think all these people watching this video got all their information from Mr. Williams? I'm sorry, I got my information from either the student next to me or Google. So, I'm sorry. Let's just continue.
Okay, Noah, if you say one more stupid thing, get out the video.
Alright, fine. I'll act more responsible, just like you did when you took off your clothes.
Hey!
Let me finish.
Hey!
You took off all your clothes and you ran down the street.
Not mention that.
Alright, fine. Continue.
Let's
go.
I'm not done yet. No, okay?
Alright.
You done? Along with all these other improvements, the Reconstruction Government also built public schools and for blacks and white children.
Wow, that sounds amazing.
Sure, it was at the time until after Reconstruction, everything started happening.
What do you mean?
On multiple occasions, the current legislature attempted to put taxes towards things such as $1,000 horse races and each other things that shouldn't have ever come up. Anyways, after the Civil War Reconstruction, government attempted to rebuild the South.
It wasn't always that simple, Josh. You see, Reconstruction costed money, and that money was taken out of the pockets of citizens in the South and in the North. So that meant less money on crops.
You're right, Noah. But did you know that even after putting down railroads, new telegraphs, bridges, roads, subsidizers were still engaged, but increased taxes?
Gee, I don't really blame these Southerners, man. Sounds like an allowance and then being told you can't earn it. That's way too hard. Geez, that sounds horrible. At least so many people couldn't say through their independent lives.
I hate to break it to you, but even farmers' lives was hard. Mostly new freedmen went to work on plantations together as sharecroppers. Sadly though, most of them barely received a large enough share of the crops for his or her families to survive.
Sounds to me like a plantation owner is being a big meanie and is keeping all the crops for himself, and only himself.
That was almost never even close to what happened to most of the farmers at the time. Supplies in the spring on credit, then in the fall, they had to pay back what they borrowed. Most of the time, what they made during the season wasn't even close to what they borrowed.
Wow, that puts a whole new twist on the farming industry.
It sure does, but sadly, that's all the time we had to thank for being with us, folks. I hope you enjoyed our video.
His face.
Today's edition of Crash Course Student Edition, we'll be talking about how the hardship of the South affected the South, launched the South, along with the South. Today's edition of No.
Early again.
Today's edition of Student Crash Course Edition, we'll be talking about how at the end of the war, how it affected people in the South, and how it fulfilled the South.
The word hard sounds a lot like...
Well, let's...
You didn't say the word hard. Yeah, that's what... He's thinking of $1 billion. What